Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Blackjack and Hookers in Europa Universalis IV. So, one thing I totally forgot about and just realized you guys may be commenting on is that we can be building universities. I had forgotten that they made the change that you don't have to cycle them, and even though it's showing as yellow, like you can't build it, you can build them. So, we should be building universities everywhere in Spain. It's just basically, I mean, why not, right? Number of possible buildings plus one. Basically, it covers for itself. So, 20% lower development costs everywhere seems pretty solid. Right now, our development cost is 64 here, and if we could lower it a little bit, then I'm just gonna, whatever. It's something to sink all of our money into, right? So, we started our war against the Ottomans. Let's take our 300 ships and go blockade some ports. Now, in order to actually take land, we will need to siege something and siege a fort. But we should achieve this mission here pretty quickly. And of course, the Ottomans are going to do what they always do, which is they have a lot of ships, but they don't group them up properly. And they're just going to let us come through and steamroll each individual stack. Hopefully our vassals will take care of actually sieging stuff down, and we don't even have to worry about it. And the secondary war that the Ottomans are fighting against the Austrians means that their enthusiasm should collapse fairly quickly. I know you got a navy in there. You can't hide it from me forever. We've also got the English Navy to consider. And we've continued to fabricate claims all over the place. He's got, Neola. French colonies? Yeah. Colonial nation. Yeah. I think we'll just steal this land. It's claimed by France. Well, it's not going to last. What happens if France no longer has any provinces there? Does that modifier still persist? Or would it go away? It should go away. Alright, what about the English fleet? What are they doing? They're sieging here, which is great. Good job, buddy. In between episodes, I deleted a couple forts. They don't matter. Okay, we do not have supply range out to there, so we're not going to blockade this sea tile. But we're going to start backing off now through here and just blockade every sea tile. So, detach, move. Detach. I don't know why, but that wasn't working. Maybe I had caps lock on or something. It's got more over here as well. Looks like the entirety of the Ottoman Navy is in these two areas, so we'll come up here, do the same thing, start from here, go to here, and then we'll put the half of each of the remainder in these two sea tiles to blockade the fleets in. You never know, there could be another navy somewhere up here. Let's go check it out. Sometimes he hides a whole bunch of stupid ships up there. Nothing. Okay. We are going to be missing out on some trade income possibly while we're not protecting trade, but it's not a big concern. Severe trade crisis. That is pretty important to us. Oh, look at that. Unfortunately, the Gulf of Cyprus is out of range. Okay, well, we're getting up there on stuff again. More universities. So this region map mode, like, if we could, we basically want to go just straight along this border. Antioch, Aleppo. Trying to remember. Okay, so if you have a contiguous connection on land from one continent to another, this is okay. This is the region. We need to look at the actual continent border. Continent Asia, Europe, 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 Asia, Asia, Asia. So we want to take the land that is in Europe on the border, ideally. That puts the most provinces that are in Asia outside of the bonus. So Adana, then like Marash, Sivas, Trebizond, just this 4 in this path. And then even though he'll have some land that's technically in Europe because there's no contiguous connection, I think these 4 provinces are usually the cheapest to cut him off. In theory, if his capital is in Constantinople, you could just do it like right here, actually. But he'd still have full value here. No, that would actually be probably cheaper, wouldn't it? What if you just took Biga and this one, just these two? Let's see. That would be 11 and 6 war score. Oh my god, that's cheap. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just take Biga and that one. Maybe even Hood of Endigar. Just so we have them all connected to each other. There goes Balthazar. It's okay, we already hired a level 3 guy. I believe. Yeah, this guy, the Better Relations Over Time guy. To replace him. So unfortunately we lost the diplomatic reputation because we are trying to inherit right now, but our chances are still pretty good. 26% chance with Naples. I suppose I should probably get on the land invasion then if that's what we're going to do. We're currently accruing our ticking war score, which is nice, but to actually take land, we'll need to siege something. We could siege like an island, like Corfu. Just out of curiosity, has he procured military access? No. He's obviously at war with Austria. Switzerland has granted military access to Austria. That doesn't help us. So we have access through Austria automatically, number 1 because he's our ally, but also because he's at war with Austria. 2 little bits of military access would let me just march some armies down there. That seems easier, doesn't it? Yeah, I think so. Easier than trying to use the ships, since the ships are already kind of tied up. Jolofian separatists now, huh? Trade company trouble, of course. I guess that's one of the reasons to convert provinces. Is that you can get rid of the trade company upset modifier from ever happening. Well, it's not time to tech up just yet. 3 years to go. But I still think we are going to want to spend a little bit more diplomatic points. The estate is not loyal again. It's unfortunate. I had just given them land. Alright, sure. Give me another admiral if you can. We're already at 4 out of 4, aren't we? No, I think we'll just give him another province. Works for me. I'm killing it on development recently. I feel like I've clicked those buttons so much this campaign. And again, we have too many free diplomats. Okay, our armies are on the way. They're getting like crazy, because that's what we do as the Spanish. Look at that stack of Austrian peasants. Got an obsolete fort down here. Two of them, in fact, side by side. Austria's already occupied Serbia. It'd be great if I could have taken it, but... Ahmet. Good luck, Ahmet. Ottomans are on tech 16. We're on tech 17. So, we're pretty close. We gotta be a little bit cautious. We only have 40,000 troops over here. And we don't really have a lot of other troops available, because these guys are a little bit tied up right now. Do you have military access? No. I could ask for military access through Tunis and march across. Or we could just declare a war on Tunis since he has no allies, and occupy stuff on our way. It's going to give me a lot of overextension, which I don't like because we're about to die, you know? I really want to have the best opportunity possible to inherit. I really don't want to deal with Jalafian separatists. This expires in December, though. So there's no reason to raise autonomy. It's about to go away. Alright, well hopefully we don't have an issue there. We'll see. That's a lot of troops. We're in defensive terrain here. Well, at least in here. And he's tied up with Austria. And the Pope, who we called in. The Tlemcenes in Kabylia. A little bit of a concern. Alright, that's good stuff. Now we can move into the defensive terrain, the woods, try to get up into these mountains over here. Go after a couple more forts. We have a fort, so now we can actually use our war score to demand anything. Although this straits should count, right? Yeah, they do. Excellent. So, 20 war score gives us this. And then we can take like war reps and money. That gives us a peace deal for 40 war score, which you could pretty easily obtain without putting too much effort in. And the Ottomans are going to fight us here. I don't want that fight. I'm sorry, Naples, but you're just being stupid. We need to move into defensive terrain. In fact, let's ignore these provinces in favor of moving in on Albania. Let's let the Austrians fight the main army, Naples. That's how you do it. You let the Austrians do the work while you reap the benefits. That's cool. We already have the prestige. This had a 0 stability for ages. Yeah, he's fighting the Commonwealth as well. This does not look good for the Ottomans. Everyone's banding against him. Level 4 fort in the farmlands. Well, we've got the Papal State attached to us, or, you know, hanging out with us at least. Got our blockade in place here, so this siege should go pretty quickly. Just finish another conversions. Let's get down here. This is definitely going to make the Jolofians... Oh, isn't it? No, it's Sunni Zealots. It's a new one. Okay, good. The Sunni Zealots won't fire. Spanish peasants, really. In Karu. We must have already converted that, and we had trade company, didn't we? Yeah, so it's just forming Spanish peasants. Well, they stopped being upset in the end of this year, in August, so we should be alright. The positive stability certainly does help. Our army organizer is now dead. Well, there goes our force limit. We're probably over slightly. Yep. That's why we haven't been building for a while. We've had such good income for so long, I think I will take a level 3. I think we'll just keep sticking with level 3s across the board now, from now on. We've been lacking a little bit of military power. I mean, I've been doing a lot of development, but we could do a lot more. Nice job there, Austria. It's impressive. Meanwhile, we're gonna... You know, this is like basically a coalition here. For out of nowhere, just Austria, Poland, and us coming in and kicking their butt. What's the other war anyway? Just the Austrian conquest of Bodejovis. I guess we just collectively decided that the Ottomans deserve to die now. Now just imagine if we could get the same, get a PU over the Commonwealth, and then we would just be able to wield this power whenever the hell we want. That would be pretty nice. Noble rebels have risen up. That's cool. Have fun with that, guys. I don't care. It's your own problem. Okay. Colonies are going to continue to finish. It's a pretty sizable army there. Looks like the Austrians are going to come reinforce the Nepalese. Not Nepalese, that'd be Nepal. Naples, the Neapolitans, or something. I guess we participate. What a big battle. Look at this. There's so many men. It's all Commonwealth and Austria. I'm not even participating, really. Now, hold on. The Battle of Edirne. Did I actually get war score for that, even though I didn't do any damage? The Battle of Edirne. No, the only battle listed in Edirne is this one. And it was when these guys lost. So... Well, there goes his ability to cross straits. That's unfortunate, too. I think we had started... Hadn't we started a siege there? I forget. Doesn't matter. We now have 17 war score. Not really too concerned about the English because we're not actually rivals with them anymore because, you know, that's not okay. We're not allowed to be rivals with him. Ottoman, I want these things. Well, if you let me take your capital, then obviously it's not going to go well for you. So right now, when we look down here, autonomy's 25, 25, 0, 0, 0, all of this land, like, it's just gonna wreck him. Granted, if he moves his capital from Constantinople, then he could move it in here, and then he'd have the full bonus again. But I don't know that the AI is smart enough to do that. Obviously, if their capital is isolated, they'll move it, but I don't think that they'll move it simply for autonomy reasons. Alright, we got their capital. 119 days. Pretty good. And we have Spanish Firska. Okay. I guess since we're done with that, we want them to... We're going to give them subsidies so that they start making a colony right away. We'll give them like 2.8. Shoot, clicked off. And we'll finish the colonies that are already there, but we're going to start working on Australia now. Okay, our navy's under attack. Big deal. Only 25 war scores, surprisingly, despite the occupation of their capital. Occupation, okay, we're looking for... Look at that. Halys, occupied by Ottomans, 0.8. Constantinople's worth 4.7. What is this Halys? What in the hell are you doing in the new world? Jean-Pur? You bastard sent ships all the way over to the new world? Huh. We have 21 individual war score against you. Portugal's kicking the English ass. Look at this. They've got all the English ports blockaded right here. Well, they're not even really trying, but that's what they're doing. Normandy is occupied by Spain. That's worth a fair bit. There's no provinces we can take for no dip, but I would like to separate peace the English for their colonies. There's apparently a fort down here. Of course, the capital. Is it worth trying to get up, well, all up in arms about it? I mean, eventually our colonies are going to be strong enough they'll want to declare wars on their own. I think they'll do it on their own. I don't really want to pay the 100 diplo points for this. So, we're just going to ignore the English. We'll take land from them eventually, but it's not a big deal for this war. I think we're just going to try to go for this peace deal here. We can make it a lot easier by not going for their money. I don't really need their money. I could just take this, and we're almost there. In fact, if it wasn't for ongoing battles, we would have it right now. Yeah, we do. So they would peace out right now. Okay, that sounds fine. Let's just take these three. 100 dip, 400 admin, that's fine. And they now have 75% autonomy floor. So, let's go check the ledger. Look at the force limit. Right now the Ottomans have a force limit, land force limit of 119. 119 and 85. Let's wait till the end of the month. Let's also grab all of our ships. One more time, that was 119 and 85. And this should only apply up to the border, right? So these ones are going to be fine. This one will be fine, but then as soon as you get to Antioch, the limit's going to go up. Now, because the game is bugged right now and it gives you weird force limit calculations, it might not be as devastating as it normally would be, but it's still going to hurt them a lot. Yep, now they're all considered colonies. This force limit is showing 119 still. In 85, okay. Might take another couple days. Might take another month, in fact. Wait, did his naval force? No, that's... Okay, no, it updated now. So we lost 12 land force limit and 7 naval force limit, and I think it'd be much, much more penalizing Like take Gaza, for example. Gaza, he's getting 0.8 land force limit from, with 8 development, which makes no sense whatsoever with 75% autonomy. Like, he should, well, I mean, it's not even part of an estate, so it can't be part of an estate. He should only be getting 0.2, but he's getting 0.8. Right here, he should be getting... See, in this case, because he's got 10 development, it actually is working. Here, he ends up getting 0.3 plus 75% of 1, which is how you get to 0.55. So it's so squirrely. The math is really off. Basically, in low development provinces, he's going to get the full force limit, which is BS. And then in high development provinces, he gets the most penalized right at 10 development. It's stupid. They should fix it. I can't believe that got by. Alright, that's our whole navy again. Let's detach damaged. We will detach the heavies. And the transports will take half the fleet to Genoa again. With the leader. And the other half can go to Alexandria. We'll split it one more time. And then these ones can go to Aleppo. Okay, we're still one year away from wanting to do tech. We're fine there. These are all the wrong religion. Before we can convert, we need a core. The clergy want some land. Let's give them the highest development province for now so that we can get some bonus conversion speed. Let's also find some more land to convert. Our land force limit is not going up yet. Spanish Nastavara. Yeah, we'll go higher. Getting some pretty damn high effective tariffs now. Okay, somehow I ended up missing out on 38 ships. Oh, right, I detached damaged. Okay, you guys can protect trade in... Let's do some more in Aleppo. Just want to keep on stealing money from them. One of the good things now is that if we take any of this land, it's going to be considered a colony, so we'll pay very little for it. And because it's a colony, I believe we can actually fabricate claims on it all. Yeah, check that out. We can fabricate on claims on everything we're adjacent to here, but we can also fabricate on everything here because it's all considered colonies. So, Bardia. Let's start fabricating our claims. The next war against the Ottomans is going to be absolutely brutal. We're going to take all of this area. Like, everything we can possibly get our hands on. And can we fabricate claims on inland provinces as well? I should have checked that. We also have some adjacency now over here, so we can fabricate again on Genoa. Corsica and Genoa. Venice as well. Might as well, right? Commonwealth, one of these days, man, you're not going to have an heir, and I'm going to get you. Okay, well, this has turned into a very long episode, as per normal. I'm going to take a break here. I'll look forward to seeing you again in the next one. Thanks for watching, as always. See you soon.